HawK versus Dr. Bucky is our last quarterfinal of the day before we go into the semis and grand final tomorrow. And this is the bracket as it stands, everybody. Foggy defeats Leon 2-0. Kraft defeats TSYOK 2-0. Dice defeats Shake 2-0. Can we finally get a full-out best of 3? Because more Warcraft is always more good?
I certainly hope so. And, do you remember DreamHack days? I think Blade and stuff used to play that very, very rarely. Tier 3 human, triple hero, orb, and knights against headhunters. Very rarely seen. Didn't look very good. But nowadays, Tier 3, a lot easier to get to, isn't it?
It absolutely is. It's a little cheaper, and then of course the upgrades come in quicker as well. So I'm really, really curious what we will see here and how prepared HawK is. Did he even read the patch notes, or did he just read the patch notes of Dragonflight?
Well, I certainly hope that he is well prepared, and his MMR would suggest precisely that. 2,500 MMR for HawK. Similar for Starbuck. I'm trying to look up his ladder stats right now. Where is he?
I can tell you the most recent results between the two players because that is part of the Back to Warcraft redesign. In the Gotta Be tournament, Starbuck defeated 2-0. In the Being Esports Hello Warcraft 3 Cup, Starbuck defeated him 2-1. And in NWC3L, that's a name I haven't seen in a long time, HawK was the winner. But yeah, not too many recent encounters between the two.
Well, we're gonna have a relevant one here.
Absolutely.
Rehost.
Oh, I'm still on the loading screen, but I guess we have a little. Like you will wait for me, right? That would
yes.
That would be very nice of you. Twom X, thank you for the 22-month resub. 22-month more to go. And I guess then he's gone. That's what I'd assume. Later tonight at 6 p.m, ESL Meisterschaft relegation. We need 4 more players for the highest league in the German-speaking region, as Switzerland is allowed now as well. We got Changer there. We got 84 there. We got Tetster there. Shocky, Hank, Tibbyjack. Gonna be a good day, good evening, as of course there. We will see everything on the new patch too.
All right. Kind of weird. Normally, EU East never bugs.
Well, everything's changing,
But,
Remo. Human is winning.
everything is changing.
Human is winning tournaments. We're dual casting together again. Everything looks different here. Everything's changing.
Kind of worried now.
About what?
Is this gonna work? It should.
Work. Looks good. Looks real good. As we go into the tail of the tape between the two players. Well, it doesn't say much. Wow, 5 times not available. And a 0-0 because the results in the yellow box are from the results from the current patch where they never played against each other. So let's get that out of the way and go in-game. Autumn leaves. It is human versus orc. Not random, but picked orc. Will there be an orc or a human in the semi-final? This series will tell us.
And of course, there were also lots of changes in this matchup. Headhunters nowadays have 2 seconds longer production time, which especially if you want to be aggressive right away and harass your opponent, might make a difference with that stacking up over time. On this map, sometimes in the past, you would see human fast expansion, but Fastier Grunt opening should still be very strong against that.
Oh, we'll see how impactful that still is. I want to do the community a little favor, as I oftentimes do, and already tell them the narrative for the two races after the match, depending on the outcome. If Starbuck loses, all the orcs will be like, everybody said that we're going to be so OP, and here we are, 2 players dropping out of the quarterfinals. And if Starbuck wins, all the humans will be like, well, we told you, we're still the weakest race, unplayable, can't compete, buff please.
True. True. The community has shown time and time again their expert ability to be little whiny bitches over many, many years, so I expect that not to change at all. And the builds here haven't changed much either. Farseer Grunt opening into Headhunters is basically what we saw before as well. The big question is, what's HawK gonna do? What's a creep route gonna be? Is he gonna fast expand? Or is he just gonna play this one base?
Yeah, and will the peasants suffer with the 10 HP buff? Will the headhunters be as oppressive with the 2-second delay? Will the wolf harass be as oppressive now that they cost mana? That is one of the matchups that might change. And then we approach the mid game where everything is different because spellbreakers can't use control magic anymore, but take a bigger punch. So many questions. How much impact do the ghouls the grunts have with brute strength being a little better? All up for grabs here.
Do you know, by the way, fun fact, who encouraged me to lobby for the thingy, Control Magic, to be returned to Tier 3?
Wasn't a human player.
It was a human player.
What?
Yeah.
Who?
We were talking about a Human Mirror and how it's annoying that they never go Tier 3. And there was a good point by him. One of the big reasons why it's so hard to not go Breakers and Mass Breakers in Human Mirror is Control Magic, because you know Water Elemental Sealing and all that. And he suggested that that should be changed for one of the biggest buffs to Tier 3 human play, and that was X3 Demon.
Really?
Yeah. Triple circle on the Archmage. Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, you started a big blood feud between Demon and Death Note now. Oh boy. Yeah, good luck.
Oh, Peasants dying as well. Good luck to them. One in the base, one outside, and now another one gonna fall. They need more HP, dude.
Always do. Here comes the Chain Lightning. That's a little cheaper now. Gets immediately rewarded with a kill.
Archmage across the map, not concerned with his base being harassed. This could be a big tech lead. AM is trying to get that level 3. But this camp isn't quite enough. It still seems like something's missing. If HawK could call the militia and creep the green outside, that would work, but I don't think he can afford that anymore. He lost too many worker bees.
And is still on tier 1, tier 2 at 30%. This has always been, the past couple of years, HawK's weakest matchup by far. He seemed hopeless and almost clueless in comparison to the top humans. And so far, getting a bit outplayed. We got spiked barricades coming up against the footman harass. I like that a lot.
The two grunts here are very good against the footies. If they had defend, which they don't. Look at the Farseer's mana. This is something new, isn't it?
It's burned. All burned. He used the Chain Lightning though, very, very early on. That's not normal.
Well, Chain Lightning pretty cheap nowadays. 1 or 10 mana points.
Isn't it just a 5 mana reduction?
No, it's 10.
10. Oh, 10 mana. That makes a whole lot of difference.
Sure does.
Nice grunt control.
Pretty strong right now, but it's gonna change with the Shaman coming soon. Oh, can he block the way with the Shadow Priest? Oh, not quite. Whoops. Uh-oh, he kind of messed it up. Oh, that Water Elemental. One kill. Shouldn't get the second though.
Here's the block. Okay, stop attacking and get the experience. There we go. And a grunt denied, but still a grunt is a grunt.
Yeah, bit of a mistake by Starbuck. Those grunts should have been saved with a speed scroll if necessary. But them going down is painful. You don't want to lose that Headhunter as well. And the Farseer is still fairly far away from 3.
Which is an important level, of course. We're getting there thanks to the Water Elemental donation. Not too many denies on each side. We see more from players like Todd and Leon for sure. TC, Beastery, that's all the norm. No brute strength upgrade yet. And we have to wait a little bit more for HawK to arrive at tier 2 as all the footies are very, very hurt.
Yeah, that region scroll is gonna be cash money. Lots of choices here for HawK as far as second heroes go. Mountain King is the most frequently seen. Also Panda, pretty good. Beastmaster, perhaps, but then again, you normally play this with a fast tech for a tempo play. He's moving towards the tavern. Smells like a panda.
Okay. Is it time to push here? He got the resources, he got the free supply. Tier 2 is done. This is decision time. Oh! Shadow! Woo! There we go. Panda time it is.
TC not level 2 quite yet. But we do have defend. Starbuck didn't go tier 3 rush like he used to play in the past. That's probably a bit too greedy, especially with a TC second. He's got a Wyvern coming, which also don't work out too well against the footies. But most importantly, the Lodge isn't finished. Uh-oh. If the Lodge gets cancelled, the Water Elementals will continue to be a menace.
Ooh, the spikes help a little bit, but yeah, nice. Takes away the Dispel. Shockwave as well, no Stomp. Thinking that there will be breakers and going for the double AoE so in style. But first of all, he has to run away chicken style.
Yeah, Starbuck quite far behind now in this game, I would say. That cancel is huge, and now there's Water Elementals ready to deal with the Wyvern. They are going to be so useless. Defend footies and Water Elementals against Wyvern. HawK seemingly in a great position here. And Starbuck made a few too many mistakes to, be in a leading spot, which normally is what you want to be as the Orc early game. The longer the game goes with more casters and more breakers and higher level heroes, normally the human ends up being stronger. Oh, but then again, if the panda falls here, it could be a different story. In the back, another grunt goes down. The ability for HawK to hunt down grunts one after the next has put him in a great spot here.
Wow. Starbuck, a little much, too much 4-4 maybe. The Wyvern, of course, was designed to help creeping, but that's not a big help if you continue to brawl all the time. Blacksmith coming. Raiders coming. There's still a chance for Starbuck to win this, of course. You got a supply lead. TC and Farsia Chainwave combo on 2 is really powerful.
Yeah, HawK lost lots of footies here. Something I guess I kind of didn't take enough into account. And we're going mass breakers. Priest first, or mass casters rather. Priest first, then breakers. So the creeping ability for HawK is super low. So he has to be aggressive to slow down his opponent, because in a creep game, he would just fall far, far behind. And this is where the Lodge cancel was so important. If there were Shaman here now for Purge against the Water Elementals, Starbuck wouldn't be bothered at all by this harass. But since there are no Shaman, it's quite annoying.
Oh, there's an expansion, and we see it for the first time here in this Invitational. It's faster now. So do humans still have the ability to pressure and kick this? Especially with all units being so hurt.
Dude, imagine one breath of fire here.
Oh yeah.
Kaboom!
TC3. Starbuck is maneuvering himself into a good position as HawK identified this two-base play and follows up with a second base himself.
It's kind of scary to play a expansion in this position. He's got not even 40 supply. His fighting army is ridiculous. WTF. What?
Huh? Need tier
What?
3? He didn't read the
For
patch
what?
notes. He didn't read the patch notes! He didn't read the patch notes! Are you kidding me? I told you! He's too busy reading Dragonflight patch notes for WoW.
Oh my god, that is so good.
And
Oh,
what
oh,
the
that's
hell?
amazing.
I'm speechless, Remo. You get invited to a tournament that tests the new patch, and you didn't even bother. You don't even bother to read the patch notes.
That was hilarious, dude. That was so good.
And people, like, if people complain about the human performance in this tournament, I'm gonna ban all of them.
That's my man. That's my boy.
Free speech. Here we go. Oh my god. HawK deserves this loss so hard.
Yeah, I think he's losing.
Yeah, rightfully so.
Dude, how funny was that, though? Oh, TC. Oh, nice TP. Dude, I can't wait for chat to catch up.
Yes, me too. I was about to say the same. I was about to say the same. Dude. I cannot believe this. Starbuck was speechless as well, right? There was no answer to this.
Yeah.
Dude. Human players.
Oh my god.
What's left to say about human players?
That's too funny, man.
And when did you invite these people?
Oh, Tuesday.
Tuesday. That's 5 days ago. That's when the patch notes got released. The official final ones.
Dude, look at these wolves. They're pretty good, huh?
Yeah. If only you could get them for yourself. No way.
Dude, my muscles behind my ears hurt from laughing.
You have muscles behind your ears? That's
Yeah,
sick.
that's where your face, retracts back.
I don't have muscles anywhere.
Whew.
Oh boy.
That was so good, dude. For a second, I thought, wait a minute, is there a new bug? where you
Yeah, me
can't
too.
Plant down an expansion without tier 3 or
Yes, or did we select the wrong version of Autumn Leaves or something? But nope, HawK did read the patch notes.
Magic control.
Oh my god. Well. Okay, let's see if we can do it. When do you think he's gonna realize that breakers have an armor more? 2024?
Yeah, next month maybe. Dude, imagine if he ever goes tier 3 though, and he's at the shop, and he's like, oh, look at these prices. Price very good.
WTF so cheap? No way. No way.
Oh, that's the highlight of the day.
Yep.
Oh, the chain wave, baby. That's also a highlight. I mean, we're going through the motions here. Starbuck is so far ahead with the second base.
Should we give HawK a little break after the map, like now, to read up on the other changes? It's unbelievable.
This is so funny, dude. This is the best.
Professional human player in a tournament.
This is too good.
Professional gamers.
Oh.
Full time. Creating content is his bread and butter. That's one of the most deserved win on this. I'm kind of happy you didn't fall out of your chair, to be honest.
Dude, I'm so glad he did this. This was the best laugh I've had in a long time. Oh, baby. Whew.
Well, entertainment value was provided. I asked HawK if he needs a break to read the patch notes. He says, go. Not in on the memes.
I can't believe he didn't read the patch notes, dude.
No.
It's been days. Days.
It's 5 days since they posted. Ridiculous. Well.
Oh, wonderful.
Whew. Well, it's kind of Todd's fault for not accepting the invite, so we have to live with HawK. We blame Todd for this. Off we go, map 2. What can we say? I feel like Starbuck is a little bit of the favorite now.
This is so cool, dude.
Is it
Honestly, though, like, HawK had lots of kills early. Like, he was in a good position early game. The tech was also so late, though. Like, okay, the very early wasn't that good, but when he got the grunt kills and stuff, but the tech being so late, that's really the thing that led to most issues. What are we gonna see now? Fastier, grunt opening. No MK, right? No. HawK doesn't like the MK style that Shimiko, for example, has shown before. HawK's kind of like, it seems like he's a bit on autopilot sometimes. He's just keep playing the same thing. Hopefully it works.
Yep, that's what he's been doing in the past couple of years, to be honest. Whew.
Magic control.
Well, there was a lot to control, but there was a lot of magic, but little control.
Dude, Starbuck is playing 2 Burrow opening, no War Mill. Is he playing a fast expo?
Ooh. That would be sweet. Would love to see it.
Yeah, I think he might be. Grunts are very good at creeping expansions and setting up expansions, but town halls take a long time, so you never know if it's going to finish. Of course, nowadays they take 10 seconds less.
A player's forces are under attack.
Dude, I can't get back into serious mode. It's just, I'm just so baffled. Can't believe it.
Oh, that was so good. HawK, though, creeping the Tuskars first, not getting harassed, not getting punished. Oh, it could have been. Come on, what's the Ogre Magi doing?
Go! He's killing that militia.
He's chasing after him. He wants him real bad.
Okay.
If the Arcane Tower had gotten the last hit, that would have been pretty funny. Nope.
Oh, big mana, that's a help.
One of Illusion found. Only 2 charges nowadays. No fast expansion. Just fussier grunt build. Alrighty.
Okay. That is quite a change. Courtesy of the brute strength buff, maybe. Also a reaction to the stronger and more likely breakers. Starbuck, he tested a lot, by the way. Was always in on the patch notes. He was testing a lot with Pato very early on. With Craft as well. Like, these guys spend a hell of a lot of time on the PTR. Scars is one of these guys as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
HawK is expanding?
Yep.
Yeah, right?
Looks like it.
Okie dokie.
Is it double fast expo? There's no P on here though. And attack, so probably not.
Yeah, I think I like this a lot more for HawK, actually. He's got the level 2 water elementals now, which are always really good against grunts. Thasha is also going to get level 3.
A player's forces are under
But
attack.
I'd say the water elementals in this specific scenario better.
It would be so funny if HawK wins the series.
Oh my god, the faster items, though. Oh my god, what is this? Hackermans. Hackermans in the chat.
Ouch. That's a lot of damage. And clarity is double clarity, interesting. So looks like it is a bit more demanding. Solid timing.
Tactics
Yep, they're
are
pretty cool.
crazy.
4 grunts as well.
Could go for a tavern hero here. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. Panda or Firelord, probably.
Ooh. Fire Lord SK hot in the chat. Flash fire. And it's surrounded by HawK. Okay, that control is nice.
Oh, is that a good idea, though? Is that a good idea, though? I'm
Well.
not so sure.
We'll see about that. Starbuck brings the heat.
Oh, dude, this is... You know when I said I like HawK's position? I retract this statement. I double retract this statement.
You think?
Yeah.
With
it's
an
looking a bit rough
Archfish
now.
Horrible, horrible, horrible performance by HawK. Quite pathetic, to be honest.
Jesus Christ, dude. Come on. HawK is a great player. Just needs to read up on the patch notes a bit more.
Yeah. Yeah, that is another 2-0. All games 2-0.
Yeah, it was a quick one.
Okay, we hyped this up quite a bit. Unfortunately, it didn't live up to the hype.
Yeah, Dice versus Sheik, that was a really close series, tightly fought. Also, Tiesjog versus Krav, the first map especially. Liam versus Foggy, map 1 as well, was very close.
Yeah. And map
HawK
2
versus
was very
Starbuck
entertaining.
is, well, you know, it was what it was.
Yeah. And you know whose fault this is?
Who? The pie chart.
X-Lord.
Ah,
Because he declined the invitation, of course we would have put X-Lord and Starbuck in the same match. Hui, hui, hui. Okay.
Yeah. That means we should have enough time to go grocery shopping, so that's pretty good. If hopefully the streets have unfrozen, because I almost landed on my face earlier.
I was about to say, do you want to tell the story to the stream?
Yeah, I wanted to go grocery shopping earlier this morning, but well, the street management crew didn't seem to throw out their salt, so everything is frozen, and I almost landed on my face when I was trying to bike up and ride over. So, wish me luck, boys. Hopefully, the streets are now safe to traverse.
I will cross all my fingers, and the crossed fingers I will cross as well.
Very nice.
That you'll be healthy later, because we will be back later. With the new patch comes a lot of content. 6 p.m. is ESL Meisterschaft relegation, as we get a new sub. Thank you very much, Ripley, for the 12-month resub. And in the ESL Meisterschaft relegation, we will find the 4 players that will be playing next season, as we have Shocky, Hank, Tetsta, Tebejak, Changer, and 84. And of course, as big lovers for the Human vs. Undead matchup and big lovers of Changer and 84, we will be going for the match again of Changer and 84. Meisterschaft being back, one of the greatest things. There's a lot of great things. We had an early alpha report of Stormgate. One person actually played it, and we looked at the interview and reacted to it. All the patch videos, of course, up on our YouTube too, just as the reaction video of Stormgate. And I explained the situation between Blizzard and NetEase quite a bit in a recent video that was uploaded today. So if you want to know what's up there, quite some sad and funny stuff at the same time. Also up on our YouTube in a bit. What else was there? Is there more? Is there even more?
I mean, there's so much stuff already.
It is.
The YouTube is a buzzin'. The scene is in uproar, in turmoil once again. The new patches there, all races are unplayable. And we're going to find out more later on tonight, like Neo said, ESL Meisterschaft. And of course, our tournament here, the 1.35 Invitational, going to continue tomorrow with 3 more games.
Exactly. The semifinals and the grand finals. We close this broadcast with the bracket that might or might not be updated already. The Liquipedia boys. Holy moly, they are so fast. There it is. Foggy defeats Leon 2-0. Kraft defeats Tiesjok 2-0. Starbuck defeats HawK 2-0. And Dice defeats Shake 2-0. So this gives us Foggy versus Kraft, another DreamHack Classic, and Starbuck versus Dice. Will we see human Starbuck or will we see Orc Starbuck is the question there. Plus the grand final, of course. So guys, see you later.